Hey everybody, recently I've made a couple cups and posted them on Instagram. I've had a lot of questions and comments about how I make them, the process and what goes into them. So I'm going to do a little video and trying to explain it a little bit deeper. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of wood, we're going to put it on the lathe and we're going to make it round. Alright, I'm getting ready to go here. Take the cherry blank and put it in the lathe. Here I'm just making it round, truing up the left side and the right side to make sure it's pretty square in the lathe. And then I'm going to turn a tenon on the far side, right there. I'm sizing the tenon to hold into the chuck so we can then clean out the middle of the cup. And there's the tenon right there. That is going to go in the chuck. That outside is kind of ugly, but that really doesn't matter because we're going to take care of all that in a minute. So here I am cleaning out the inside of the cup. I did most of the rough work with the fingernail gouge, and then came back and cleaned it all up with a larger Forstner bit. I think it was a 3 1/4 inch Forstner bit. The material is just coming out way quicker with the tools as opposed to the bit. That's kind of a big hole for that bit. So I did most of the rough work with the gouges and then switched over to a Forstner bit to kind of clean it all up. And that's after it's all cleaned up. I'm truing up the outside again, making sure it's all squared up and good to go. Trying to get a pretty uniform wall thickness there on the cup. After the inside's all cleaned up. So I did the inside first and then switched to the outside. Here's just a bunch of sanding, running through all my different grits and everything. And then here I am actually parting it off of the lathe. I'll leave the tenon, I'll leave in that chuck, and just I'm basically cutting it off with that tool, and I will finish up with the handsaw. Now I can hold the mouth of the cup, still keeping it in between centers and removing the better part of the material while it's in between centers, and then I'll get the saw, boom, right there, and cut it off. Now as I'm holding the mouth of the cup, I can clean up the underside a little bit, and here we are going with food grade epoxy to coat the inside and a salad bowl finish to coat the outside. The ones I've done in the past that I've used all hold up pretty well that way, so that's what I decided to do again. Alright, here it is. This is the finished product. Inside, outside's all done up, ready to go. Thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. You can put the questions in the comments or email me. Thanks.